All right, this is Deanna Marie, and welcome back here to the Clusie. And today we are going to be talking about your transition and how wisdom is going to be needed right now with you because everything that you're getting ready to receive or you're in the process of receiving. So let's get started now. Okay, so Bible references, I always throw these out there for whoever wants to read. If you want to read, you can go to 2 Chronicles 2:11. That's about you being chosen, and you can read that. And then also Matthew 24:34, and that is going to be about how God has to keep his word to you. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to try to dictate this as best as I can so that whoever this is for, you understand. Okay, so if you look at the story of Jackie Robinson, the first African-American baseball player. I don't know if you guys know the history behind it, but the owner of the team that was responsible for, putting him in that position, he said that Jackie Robinson was not actually the best player out there. There was many other players that were more talented than he was. But he was chosen because he moved in wisdom. And it was very, very important that the person that was put into that situation, because it was going to be a very, very difficult situation, they were going to be able to have patience, be able to put up with the heckling and everything that was going to come along with it, right? So he was chosen, and he was the right man for the job because he ended up he was very talented too, but he handled himself with complete dignity, grace, and wisdom in that situation. And because he did that, he paved the way for millions of other people to be able to have that opportunity to play, right? You go to Esther the same way. She moved with complete wisdom, always listening to God and patient, kind, and moved in a very dignified manner. And she ended up being chosen to be queen. Okay. Now, I don't know what you prayed for, but if you prayed for something, God said yes, and you've been going through your period where you've been having to learn wisdom and learn how to be, maybe you prayed for to be a wife, so you've been learning how to be a good wife, and you've been going through like being patient, being respectful of your husband. You've been learning those things. Maybe you prayed for a wife, as a husband. You've been learning how to love properly, be patient with her. There's probably certain qualities about the certain person that you're going to be with that God has you learn along the way. Wealth, you've heard me say this, guys. God doesn't just give you wealth to buy 20 Lamborghinis and then just do all of that stuff. Yes, you can enjoy the wealth and the Lamborghinis, but he also gives it to you. He wants you to learn how to manage it properly so that not only can you buy a Lamborghini for yourself, but maybe you can bless somebody else with a Lamborghini, okay? Celebrity status, or maybe you're going to be in the public eye, you have to learn how to handle when people are not nice to you. You can't just fly off the handle and yell at people and act in an undignified manner because somebody says something to you that's not nice. You have to learn how to respond correctly because you're representing God too. So you have to go through all of this, and you've gotten this wisdom. And now you're in the transition period where now you're getting everything that you prayed for. That's happening right now. You're in the process. If you're listening to me, you probably already starting to see that happening in your life. Okay? So you need to make sure that you are still listening to the wisdom that is needed for this situation, because you need to move in a very, very dignified manner so that you can keep and maintain what God's giving you, because it's going to be completely different than when you had nothing. Having a husband is different than being single. Having millions of dollars is way different from being broke. Being a celebrity is way different from having being an introvert and in your house all the time. You need to understand that the wisdom that he's giving you, or he has given you, now is the time that you need to use it. You need to, don't go crazy and be like, oh, I got it, so you're going to act a fool out here. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Because your blessing doesn't just affect you. It affects other people around you. And God's put you in this situation because he wants you to do something, because you have the heart for this and you're listening. Okay? So anyways, like, share, subscribe, and comment as always. And I will see you guys next time.